See, the number one quality that we look at is loyalty. The way they are talking to us, their communication skills. The way they are. I'm also surprised, like in an advertising agency, we look at these things
Yes.
before hiring people. They do not research enough about the organization and their role. But they don't even know what are they going to get into. They haven't even researched. So it's a very time-consuming process, which a candidate, when comes unprepared or unambitious or is just here to take the job, then all that effort goes in vain. I'll add one more thing over here. At our organization, our attrition rate is far less than the industry average, by the way. When we come to know that this person has the hunger to learn, he or she has the hunger to grow. So these are the kind of candidates that we hire. So our interviews also last for like half an hour, 45 minutes, 1 hour. So that's where we come to know whether this person is going to fit in the culture or he won't fit in the culture. We also tell the guys when we hire them is, if you are ready to learn, we are ready to teach.
Hi viewers, thousands of talented people apply for jobs every day and never hear back. Some have degrees, some have certifications, some have done everything they were told to that would make them employable. Yet employers keep saying they can't find the right talent. So what's really happening? What separates candidates who get shortlisted from those who get ignored? How important is cultural fitment today, and with AI changing marketing and businesses faster than ever, what skills should job seekers be building right now? To answer these questions, I have invited someone who evaluates talent through a business lens every single day. She understands what companies actually look for when hiring, why good candidates often get rejected, how culture impacts performance, and what the future of marketing careers may look like in an AI driven world. So, without wasting a single second, let's hear it from the horse's mouth. Let's hear it from Mala Mody, founder of Auraa Brand Consultants. Mala ma'am, welcome to Let's Hear It From.
Thank you, Ajay. It's my pleasure to be a part of this podcast.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Once again, I quickly come to the first question. Madam, please let us know what qualities and behaviors consistently stand out when you are evaluating candidates and job seekers for Auraa Brand Consultants.
See, the number one quality that we look at is loyalty. Loyalty, ambition, of course, is a given. If a person is not ambitious enough, they would not even come for the interview. But we try to sense that as well. The third quality that we look at is being the transparency and credibility aspect. So these are the top three things that we look at in a candidate. And the only reason for this is these qualities are not trainable. This has to come from it has to come from within. The rest, everything is trainable.
Trainable, absolutely, such a practical and a true founder-like answer. I move on forward. Ma'am, beyond technical skills, fancy designations, what signals tell you that a candidate has a long-term potential in your organization?
The way they are talking to us, their communication skills. So when we are interviewing a candidate, technical skills, like I mentioned earlier also, that technical skills are trainable skills. But how you talk to someone, to come to know whether this person has a long-term, thinking or is just here for a gig kind of thing. So through their communication skills, we come to know what is there in their mind and their heart.
My goodness, job seekers, be very careful. You have some.
I know. I'm also surprised. Like in an advertising agency, we look at these things before hiring people.
You have, if you are interviewing to Mala ma'am, then she definitely has an X-ray vision. Moving forward, ma'am, what are you have interviewed so many candidates, ma'am. Please guide us. Please let us know what are the most common mistakes job seekers make during the hiring process today, ma'am.
They do not research enough about the organization and their role. So when they are just saying that I read about you all somewhere, or I read about this and I just came here, so then we come to know that this person has not done his homework. And they overpromise that I'll be able to bring growth for your company. As in, if a managerial position somebody is saying this, it's still understandable. But even freshers can say that I want to be a part of creating growth for you all and this and that. But they don't even know what are they going to get into. They haven't even researched. So then you come to know that that they are not prepared for the interview.
Prepared. Amazing. Absolutely. Madam, after recruitment, recruiting candidates so much, what recruitment challenges do employers and founders face that candidates often fail to appreciate or fail to understand?
Okay, so I'll tell you the entire process. So when a candidate is called to the office for a personal interview, there is a lot of screening process that happens. Like the team has already seen like 50 to 100 CVs, called probably 20, 30 people, and then out of them, 5 or 6 people are here for a personal interview. So it's a very time consuming process, which a candidate, when comes unprepared or unambitious or is just here to take the job, then all that effort goes in vain. Second, once they are onboarded, and if a person like leaves in like 6 to 10 months, then the effort that the team puts in to train them, yeah, so that also like totally goes for a toss. So hence the first thing that we look at is loyalty. That
Yes,
whether this person will be loyal to the organization or no. And when a person is talking to you, you come to know about that. So this behind the scene aspect, the employees, they never know. But eventually they come to know in the process. But when they're onboarded. But before that, I don't think they know about this. I want to add one more thing over here. At our organization, our attrition rate is far less than the industry average, by the way. So people who come here, they stick around at least for 2-3 years.
Wow.
So, yeah, because see, nobody joins a company with the thought to leave in 6 months. Circumstances become as such that people leave early. But with us, touch wood, this has never been a scenario because they see the effort my team puts in, their personal growth, their professional growth, and all that.
Absolutely, absolutely. Madam, let's move on to questions on company culture. How do you assess cultural fitment in your organization, and what does cultural fitment actually mean at Auraa Brand Consultants?
So, when we are hiring somebody, so first we look at if this person is hungry to learn and grow. So when we come to know that this person has the hunger to learn, he or she has the hunger to grow. So these are the kind of candidates that we hire. Now everybody knows that you need to have a mixed bag of candidates. Some are A plus, some are A. So we usually we take the B plus A minus category students and we transform them into A plus categories. So that hunger is 100% there in these category of students. Like, maybe academically they did not do well, but they're very good in communication and learning. Yeah. So our interviews also last for like half an hour, 45 minutes, 1 hour. So that's where we come to know whether this person is going to fit in the culture or he won't fit in the culture. So hunger to learn is the primary aspect around culture is what we look at.
Yes, learnability quotient. Guys, if you're good on learnability, then Auraa is the place for you.
Madam, even if you're not and you're hungry, then Auraa is the place for you.
So from your point of view, what aspects of employee value proposition help attract and retain talent at Auraa Brands?
Even when it was you and me, when we were also looking for a job, we used to say, you're right, we used to tell ourselves that, how am I going to add value to your life? But now, these students nowadays, what I really feel is I'm really glad that, they ask, how are you going to add value to my life? Because eventually, see, they are spending around 10 hours of 8 to 10 hours in a day with the office. So what value is office going to bring in their life? Skill development, personality development, So, of course, employee value proposition is very important. Every company should have that. And we also tell the guys when we hire them is, if you are ready to learn, we are ready to teach. We are ready to share our knowledge with you all. So if you're going to understand the entire spectrum of how advertising works across all platforms, across all channels, then our team will teach you that. But that if you're ready, like 80% also know, my team will come forward 100% to teach you.
Absolutely.
So yes, it is important, and it's a valid question. Yeah, there is no harm in asking an organization, how are you going to add value in my life? So,
Definitely, it works
yeah,
too
more than their family, they're spending time at office. So
well.
obviously, your
Absolutely.
office has to add some value.
Absolutely, absolutely. Madam, moving forward, just taking this question a little bit ahead, what initiatives do you genuinely believe that contribute to employee well-being and engagement?
Okay, so as far as engagement is concerned, more involvement of senior leadership
Hmm.
in every engagement activity is very important because at Aura we don't have employee engagement activities just as a tick mark. Even
Hmm.
I am involved in the activities and I participate in those activities. So participation basically from every level is very important in every employee engagement activity so that they feel a part of the bigger whole.
Mhm.
And the second aspect that you asked me was open communication. Open communication is very important. So here at our office, if somebody is facing a challenge or if somebody wants to learn new things, my doors are always open. Not only me, my other founders, my leadership team, everybody is available for them. So, so yeah, and these guys know that we are approachable. So that aspect is very important for senior relations because culture flows top down. It cannot be built
Yes,
bottom up.
bottom up.
Employee well-being flows top down. It cannot be bottom up. So hence, involvement of senior leadership in ensuring that these guys are comfortable is very important.
Madam, you have just put light on, learning and development, employee value proposition, EVP, company cultures, and an open, culture at Auraa Brand Consultants. Madam, would you like to share one example, of a bad hire, which somehow passed through the interviews and then you and your team realize it's a bad hire? So how have you handled this situation?
Honestly, there is no bad hire. People are not comfortable in a particular job. So there have been instances where people were like that, नहीं जम रहा है मुझे करने के लिए. But still
Oh,
they've like stuck for 1.5 hour, tried 1.5 year and tried their level best. But अभी नहीं हो रहा है तो फिर then it's
part ways.
transparent. Go and yeah, part ways. And it has always been a healthy part way with everybody, like whoever has left. मतलब ऐसा नहीं है कि कोई नहीं गया ऐसा छोड़ के. Lot of people have left that way because they were not being able to figure out their career and the role that was being offered. So conversation करके see transparency is very important. I told you in the beginning also.
Right.
So transparent enough to say that मुझसे नहीं हो रहा है, but let's try. And even if that's not working out, then it's a healthy parting ways kind of thing. So yeah, these things have happened here also, but it's okay. As in, no harm in that.
Yes, that's a part of, right. That's a part of data also. Madam,
And Ajay, added one more thing. Sorry. The
that's okay.
best part of the best part about parting ways in this is also that these guys have always kept in touch with all of us. They still
Wow.
come to the office with everyone. So our culture over here is like very what do you call it? Very open and very what do you call it? It's very open, I would say, and
Mature.
comfortable. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
open,
And
mature.
and transparent. As in, नहीं जम रहा है तो जाओ यार. As in, I also left like my first 3 jobs in like 3 months, 6 months, 1 year. So I understand. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
Madam, let's move forward. Many graduates, खास करके MBA graduates, aspire to marketing roles, but they avoid sales. So why do you think MBA marketing and marketing graduates should consider sales experience early in their careers?
Okay. So as far as advertising and marketing is concerned now, what happens is you are creating products for people to sell the products, right? So sales experience is mandatory for anybody who's entering
Oh, yes.
marketing advertising field because if you haven't sold to someone,
Hmm.
then you will not know what questions are they asking and what are the objections that they are having. So once you get an idea about how to handle objections, you'll be only then be able to create proper communication. नहीं तो फिर assumptions पर तुम कितना ही काम कर लोगे. So people don't prefer the sales job because nobody has explained them the importance of being in sales. So at least 1 year of experience in sales is very important to be in a marketing job.
My goodness. That's most of the marketeers have already said this. MBA marketing student, this was one piece of very important advice for you. When moving forward with AI reshaping marketing and business functions, what skills do you believe will become more valuable rather than less valuable?
You know, um, AI is an empty brain. So
Mhm.
the best the best skill that someone should develop is applying their brain in understanding what to get out of AI. So a lot of like 100% rely on AI answers. But when you don't know the practical usage of the answers that are being given by AI, you will not be able to figure out whether it is right or wrong. So a skill that a person should develop in this AI space is how to manage the answers that they are generating via AI. Yeah.
Right,
So, so this human skill is important to understand whether this is right or wrong or where to apply this. So this
yes.
people, yeah, people need to learn how to apply their brain while using AI.
My goodness. Okay, okay, that was a correct message. Ma'am, what career opportunities do you foresee emerging in marketing over the next 5 to 10 years, particularly, again in an AI-enabled world?
Hmm. Prompt engineering is very important.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see.
Yeah, a person should know how to write a prompt because see, AI is not bad. AI is very good and helpful. It can act as your assistant kind of a thing, you know. But if you don't know what prompt to give, then you will never be able to get the right answer. So one should learn how to create prompts, then apply their brain to understand whether the answer that has come is correct or no. And yeah, that will help them sail through.
Well, now, as of prompt engineering is concerned, this is a question which has emerged from myself only. I also use ChatGPT, for articulating my podcast script, getting it into a 30-second mode. तो इसमें prompt engineering की क्या जरूरत है?
No, it is very easy, but you applied your brain to filter the questions, to articulate the
Of course,
word.
of
But
course.
student, yeah, because you have experience of how many years? More than 10 years probably.
Yes, yes.
But if a fresher is writing something, like for example, if a fresher is saying, give me a go-to-market strategy for XYZ brand, without giving a background of what is this brand about, what is the competition about, and what is the budget that I'm looking at, without giving the background, if somebody is bringing a GTM for you, then that's
That's
of no use.
no, that's of no use.
Yeah, how to make a prompt comes with experience, or
Experience.
you learn how to write a prompt if you are a fresher. Now, because you are experienced, you are able to write the correct things and then edit things on the
Yes,
basis of your experience. Now,
yes.
the ones who don't have experience, then how will they edit it? So, when I said that you have to learn to apply your brain to filter what
Yes.
content is AI giving, that is important, and that will come through either experience or by training yourself in what questions to ask AI.
My goodness, students, it's your choice whether you have to get into functional knowledge or learn prompt engineering. I would prefer, getting more into functional knowledge rather than, learning prompt engineering.
I
Okay.
think both they'll have to learn now because we are in an era where they will have to learn somewhere or the other about how to use AI also. Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
When computers were launched, you had to learn how to use a computer, right?
Yes.
Nobody ignored the computer. Everybody got scared that, oh my God, computer has come now, manual sab khatam ho gaye,
Yes.
jobs sab chale jaएंगे. So now also people are scared, but there's nothing to worry about, honestly speaking.
Right.
If you learn the skill, then you will be able to use it. Right, so that transformation happens, though, and see, change is the only constant. So if we don't keep upgrading ourselves, and if we don't learn what is new in the market, then we will never be able to be at par. No?
Yes. Right. Okay, Mala ma'am, it's now time for my favorite round, rapid fire. First thing that comes in your mind, my first rapid fire question goes to you right now. One skill every marketeer should learn in 2026.
One skill, start learning again. So be open to
Yes.
yeah.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Open to learning new things. Yeah.
Yes. MBA or real world sales experience.
First real world experience, then MBA.
Okay. One
So
interview.
like
Hmm.
experience first and then do your MBA.
Okay. One interview mistake you see too often.
One interview mistake that I see too often, not researching about the company and coming for the interview.
That's a degree or attitude.
Attitude.
क्या बात है? One word that defines a great employee.
Attitude.
Again, I get attitude. AI, is it a threat or opportunity? I think you have touched it. Yes,
opportunities.
opportunity, no wonder. One trait you would hire for every time.
Loyalty.
Loyalty, I knew. Uh, one trait that makes you reject a candidate instantly.
Reject the candidate instantly.
Yeah,
Transparency. Transparency.
yes. Sales or marketing, which builds stronger business leaders?
Both. You have to have a combination of both, or else you will not be able to lead.
Yes. Personal branding, is it overrated or underrated?
It depends on what profession are you in. So,
Yes, yes.
if you're looking for a job, you go on LinkedIn to start your personal branding. So,
Yes. LinkedIn profile or resume, which matters more today?
LinkedIn profile.
Okay. One marketing skill AI cannot replace easily.
Gut feeling.
Okay. One question every candidate should ask in an interview.
What's in it for me?
Okay. Okay, Mala ma'am, thank you so much for sharing your insights and being so candid with our audience and to everyone watching. If this conversation helped you think differently about careers, hiring, and the future of work, there are many more such conversations coming your way. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and let's hear it from those shaping the world of work today. Stay connected.